Timer. Yeah, I think it's good.
Done. All right, Shalom. We're going to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem,
Yeah,
Jai,
let's start with Josh.
Double honors to our teachers, the head apostles, and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing for this word with truth and sincerity, and your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. We're the brothers from GMS Montreal, coming back at you guys, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Jai. And as you see in the title, The Last Captivity. The last captivity for who? The nation of Israel. Okay, because we know currently right now we're under uh we're under captivity, by these heathen nations, man, starting with Esau, Edom, you know, and we know according to the scriptures how that it tells you. Matter of fact, we can start with Second Ezra 2, verse 7 on down.
Yeah,
It tells you what would be happening in these last days, who would be in rulership, and who would be coming next. Okay, let me know when you have it, bro.
go on. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, uh, "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?"
Yeah, this is the prophet Ezra basically asking the angel, when is going to be the end? When is going to be the end of these heathens basically having rulership over the chosen nation, which is the nation of Israel, which consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You got it.
It says, verse 8, "And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth."
The angel brought it back all the way to the beginning, man, to where basically our forefather, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, was Jacob later on, gave had 12 sons, which are, the 12 patriarchs, you may say, of the nation of Israel, 12 heads, right? He brought it all the way back to the beginning, which, what, Esau was born of by Isaac as well, which is our arch nemesis. Okay, so he basically brought it to where that in the last days, these two opposing forces, one of them is going to be at the top and another one's going to be at the bottom, right? Esau, Edom being at the top right now, and Jacob being at the bottom. And then he told him that what? After Esau's rulership is done, what? Who's next? Jacob, the Israelites, which also backs up the point of this lesson, how that this is the last captivity. Other nations, they think they have next. Russia thinks, people think that Russia is the next superpower coming into play where they're going to get to rule, and then the blacks, the Latinos, Native Americans are still going to be at the bottom. No, man. That's not what's happening. Okay, China is not next. Okay, if you're not thinking of an Israelite, then you have the wrong mindset. Because this is our last captivity. We're supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be on the top right now. You know? But since in Ecclesiastes 10, as it tells you, currently right now this is an error. It's like an error that proceeded from the ruler, to where that these servants, they're on horses, and whereas as servants walking on the ground. Which is not supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be so. But what? We transgress the laws, therefore we're in the state that we're in today. But hey, we're at the end. Okay, we're at that you may say the last few minutes of our how do you say this? Our man, what's that? When you go to jail or go to prison, of our
Sentence.
sentence,
Yeah,
Tawada, of our sentence being done, man. You know, it's
right,
like we're about to be liberated very soon, starting with the elect first and foremost. You
right.
know,
Uh,
um,
I have something.
yeah,
Daniel 9 and verse, I'm going to start at 11. Matter of fact, verse 10, it says, "Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord Yahweh our power, to walk in his laws which he set before us by his servants the prophets." It says, "Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him.
Yep. The whole nation, Salaki, the whole nation sinned, bro. Right? All Israel. There's not one Israelite that's exempt from breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. Except the one exception being Yahweh Shai. As he came in and fulfilled, his lot, and he didn't sin. That's why he's known as the unblemished lamb.
Right,
Right? Except for Yahweh Shai. Outside that, man, the whole nation, we went off, man.
right,
Okay. Therefore, what the curses that swear in the law of Moses is poured upon us. We're
right,
in Deuteronomy 15 on down. Cursed in the city, your eyes gonna be evil towards your brethren, all of it, man.
right,
Okay, we went through all of that, man. All the curses, bywords, being called niggers, spits, right, wetbacks, whatever insult you could think of, redneck, right? We went through all that, man. Because what? We broke the laws,
right,
right? Because we came out of Egypt. Moses, when he received the laws, statute, commandments, he read it in front of the audience. We were all there, right? And then he sprinkled the blood. And after he finished reading the law, we made an oath with our lips to the Lord, saying to Moses, "All that the Lord told you for us to do, we will do." We made that oath,
right,
okay? And scriptures speak about how if you make a vow, don't defer to pay it, because trust me, the Lord's going to require that.
right,
And here it is, we're a living example. The nation of Israel is a living example of what happens when you break a vow, man. Okay, and that vow was blood wasn't that, man. You know, that's why Moses sprinkled the blood on us. It was an oath, and we broke it. You see?
that's right. There's a bit more.
Yeah.
Verse 12, it says, "And he had confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by bringing upon us a great evil. For under
Okay.
the whole,
Salaki, go ahead, bro.
it says, for under the whole heaven had not been done as had been done upon Jerusalem."
Yeah, no nation has suffered what we went through, man. No nation. You know, Israel suffered it the worst because what? We're the most beloved, right? That the Lord is not dealing with these other nations as He deals with us. So whenever we go off, the Lord corrects us right away. You know, He corrects us in a major way to where all the nations they see it. You see, but that's what by us going off, man.
Right.
But hey, like I said earlier, hey, Jake, hey, we suffered it the worst, man. Hey, transatlantic slave trade, right? Esau committing genocide upon us.
Yeah,
You
Columbus.
see, Columbus. Come on, bro. You read his bibliography,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
This guy was killing for fun. What's that? Is that Drake song, "Killing for Fun"? Is that what it's called?
Now,
It's like anyway. Yeah, bro. This guy was just You read his bibliography, man. This guy was just killing for fun, bro. Sharpening his sword by cutting up babies. Cutting a pregnant baby's stomach. You see,
hmm
and then they have the audacity to bring the the hollows, you know, and they say, oh, but the hollows, brother, you know, we suffered it the worst. No, man, we had it the worst, man.
right. Because that, even that, that thing was a one time thing, bro. It wasn't generational, bro. It didn't affect generations, man. Because when you look at, what happened with slavery, bro, that affected generations.
Hmm.
I forgot, there was a brother that went into it. He was going into how, the trauma that a mother was seeing and going through, that a pregnant woman, a pregnant mother, the trauma that she was going through and the things that she was witnessing with her eyes, that affected the child, man. It got into the child's DNA.
Hmm.
The child was born with trauma. So no other, the cost, that doesn't compare to that, man. You know.
Nah, it doesn't compare, bro. You know, yeah, yeah. Was there more?
Oh, that was it. But I have another precept.
Damn.
This is Psalms 50, and I'm gonna start out with verse 1. The mighty power, even Yahweh, had spoken and called the earth from the rising of the sun. onto the going down thereof. It says, out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, Yahweh has shined, you know? So
mm,
Zion, who's Zion, man? Zion is another word for Israel, you know, and Israel is the 12 tribes, man. And we're known as the perfection of beauty. And what does it mean to be the perfection of beauty? It means to be the standard of something, you know? To be the top, basically, you know? But when you look at Israel today, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't look like the perfection of beauty. They don't look like something that's to be admired. You know,
yeah,
matter of fact, I'm gonna look up that word. I want to see what it says. You know, that perfection
yeah.
of beauty. Psalms 50. It says this is in the blue letter. Matter of fact, I'm looking up the word perfection. Oh wow, right? Perfection. It says uh, the word is in the Hebrew. 43:59. Mechlal. Mechlal. It says completeness, perfection. Uh, yeah, completeness, man. You know, and when you look up that word completeness, it says what in the regular Google definition. It says the state or condition of having all the necessary or appropriate parts.
Mm,
You know, and what parts of those? That's the law, man. You know,
yep,
the law makes you complete. You know, and that proves that we're the chosen people of the Most High, man, because the law was given to us. You know, not these
right.
other nations. You know, so when you look at us today, we're not complete. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not following the laws. You know, we're not following the law, statutes, and commandments. What makes us complete? You know, the connection to the Heavenly Father, man. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Uh,
That's why it says in Deuteronomy 4 that, 4 and 5 on down, that the laws is supposed to be our wisdom, knowledge, and our basically our intelligence. In other
right,
words, in front of these other nations, like when they see us
right,
actually practicing the
right.
laws, put into practice,
You'd be
they're
like,
like, oh
yo, yeah,
man, these people, trust, they're different.
yeah,
These, the Heavenly Father is dealing with them directly. Look at their
right,
mannerisms,
right. Their
the
ways are
fruit of
diverse.
revelry.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ways of diverse, right? Because if you look at the ways of these heathens, when they're completely bugged out, bro.
right, right.
Elam is worshiping rats in the temple,
Right.
right?
Hannah's taking showers with
Yeah,
cow
yeah,
piss.
cow piss. You know what I'm saying? Elam has the river of doo that they think is holy. They get baptized in there.
Mm-hmm.
Moab is just confused, eating whatever he sees. Whatever he sees, he's just eating it.
Right.
And Esau is just a complete abomination. Like it
Right.
says in Habakkuk, his spirit is not upright.
Right.
This guy's into whatever, bro.
Right. And
You
don't
know?
forget Ishmael, man. You know, Ishmael's weird. They're weird behind closed doors, man. Because what happens in Dubai? A lot of freakers, man. You know, and they
Because
also eat camel, man. You know, and not
yeah,
only that, but they worship a box. You know, they worship a box, a black box, man. You know, with
yeah,
with dead corpse inside, man. You
yeah.
know, so these other nations are weird, man. They're strange. Their way of thinking is not like us. You
Nah,
know,
man.
fuck you,
They're
bro.
bugged up. That's why they need guidance. They need us to lead them, to
Right,
show them the proper way, man. Because they're left to themselves, hey, here it is. You're seeing it right now, man. Worshipping all type of things, man. You know?
that's right. And that, like like we're going into our ways. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, that's what makes us diverse. You know, and that's basically our beauty. You know, because when they look at that, they look at, oh, that's beautiful. That's wise. That's wild. You know, that's our beauty, man. You know, but right now the nation doesn't have that because we're destroyed. You know, we've been
Right.
brought low. You know, but like we're
Come.
going into right, we're at that
Hmm.
turning point where things are gonna be set back in order, man. You know, set back the way they're supposed to be.
Was there more on that, bro?
Uh, that was it. That was it on the Psalms 50.
And I got some going back to the point of how that this is being the last captivity. This is Lamentations 4. I'll start at verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. And what who the daughter of Edom is referring to the Edomites, the so-called white people. That's who would be the Edomites today. So basically it's telling you here how that they're gonna drink of the cup that we drank of, man. What the cup of slavery, the curses.
Yeah.
Because of what in Jeremiah 49, I think 12, it tells you how that it was not of our judgment to drink of the cup, but we drank it. Now you think you're not gonna drink Esau? Nah, bro, you're gonna drink that, bro.
Right.
Matter of fact, double. Scripture said to give unto her double. You know,
Yeah.
Esau, you're gonna catch it in the kingdom, man. You see? It goes on and says, verse 22. This is the point here. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You see, so it's saying here that what? Our punishment is basically accomplished. Like I stated earlier, we're at the few minutes of our sentence being done with. It's accomplished.
Yeah.
Okay? We're at the point of time where those dead corpse, as it says in Revelation 11, they're being reanimated. Breath is being put back. Okay? We're at that stage now, going back to our nationality, knowing who we are, and with knowing who we are, that means what? Hey, the sentence is pretty much done. That's why these heathens, they're scared. Esau's scared. He's shaking in his boots. Wants to bring all type of bills into play, right? Like in Canada, the Trudeau wanted to pass that bill C-367, right, to basically do away with the Bible. Because what? Hey, the truth is coming out. That means their rulership is coming to an end, and Jake is coming next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You see, hey, our warfare, our captivity is accomplished, like it says. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. And daughter of Zion is the Israelites. Zion, in the Hebrew meaning monument, right? That's us, man. Okay? So, hey, this is the last captivity. There's no other captivity after this, man. Okay? There's a reason why in the statue of Daniel, it ended at the toes, right? That was mixed with clay, the Roman Empire being revived again. After that, it didn't say there was nails that was growing out, and
Mm-hmm.
thus the Russians came into power, and thus the dragon, the serpent dragon, whatever, trying to represent Moab, right? Because into that dragon shit, right? It didn't say that.
Yeah.
It said a stone came and cut that statue from its feet, man, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because he's coming to do it with all these heathen, taking all their crowns, and he's gonna be the power, the ruler of the earth, and he's gonna reign with his elect. You see? That's that
Right.
Jacob being. That's that Esau being the end of the world, and Jacob being the beginning of it that followeth.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
If I
Yes,
may
man?
ask real quick, yep.
Mhm.
Because you mentioned the statue in Daniel, right? And the statue in Daniel is basically a summary of all the kingdoms, all the major kingdoms,
Right.
that reign on the earth, and each and every kingdom that was listed in the book of Daniel, they each had a hand in dealing treacherously with the nation of Israel, or they each had a dealing with the nation of Israel some way somehow, man.
Right. Right.
So that's why they were mentioned, man, because we were in captivity. They dealt with
Right.
us bad.
Yeah, they had the gold, right? Babylon, they did not carry the kingdom of Judah into captivity. The Persians were still under captivity under them, even though the Lord worked to Cyrus to make us build the temple again. We're still under captivity. We're still paying tribute. You see, the Greeks, that was Hellenization. That was the Hellenization period, man, where Jake suffered major persecution, man,
Yeah, they
for
took the.
laws, for manners. Yo, you read in the Maccabees, the first Maccabees, first chapter, second chapter, man. Yo, they were killing Jake. He even said, you can't even profess yourself to be a Jew, else you'll be put to death.
Hmm.
You can even read the Bible, they will put you to death. Those same things happen in slavery. That's why, like we read in Daniel, no other nation suffered what we suffered, man.
Right.
You see?
Right.
The
Oh,
Romans, still
Yeah.
under persecution.
Yeah.
Still, we're paying tributes, taxes were ridiculous. There's a reason why Jake hated publicans, because those were the tax collectors, right? Like the brother said, and that statue, all those kingdoms, Israel was at the bottom. We were under tribute, serving slavery.
Hmm.
It's likewise in this kingdom. You see, and this is the last one. This is the last one, bro. Salaka, you got it, bro.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because we went through so much as a nation. The Lord is, you know, finally having mercy on us. Once again, you know, He's turning His face to us and showing favor to us, man. By this being our last captivity, meaning we're not gonna suffer anymore, man. You know.
Right. I had some real quick. This is the book of Daniel 2. I know I kind of quoted some of it earlier, but I'm gonna get to the point. This is Daniel 2 and verse 44. I'm reading 44 to 45. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and shall stand forever. Okay, and when you read Daniel's 2, you go up, like we're breaking it down earlier, goes into the different kingdoms that were basically in chronological order that would come into rulership. Okay, with the head of gold going down to the toes mixed with iron and clay. And then here it is, we're reading the part to where that when the end of those kingdoms comes, what the Most High is going to set up a kingdom which shall never, in other words, be taken down. Okay, and that's the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of Yahushai, you may say. Okay, the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so that it's going to be on earth. Okay, that
Hmm.
kingdom is on earth.
Yep. Yep.
Right? That's why in the prayer, the Lord's prayer says that will be done on earth as it is in heaven, because the
Right.
kingdom's going to be here,
Right.
right? With Yahushua ruling as the head, and there's 144 ruling with him.
Right.
Okay, so it's telling you here, it's never going to be destroyed. It's not going to be left to other people. That means, hey, Esau's not usurping authority. Okay, Moab's not usurping authority. Ishmael's not usurping authority. Whatever heathen you could think of, they're not usurping no authority at all. Okay, none of that's gonna happen. If it happens, it's because we put a thought into their mind to where that we want it to be entertained. You know, like it says in Psalms 2, why do they heathen rage? Why do they imagine a vain thing? Because we're gonna be able to read your thoughts. You thinking about rebellion? Shit, we're gonna be. What'd you say? We're gonna be there already, man. You know. It says it's gonna stand forever. No usurping whatsoever, man. Okay? And we know the Most High's prophecies, they don't fail.
Hmm.
Okay? It says this is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like it says in Second Address, what's that, 437? He does not move nor stir till the said measure be fulfilled. Okay? Everything's already written. You see, there's not a part that's missing over to where the heathens are coming back and went to slavery again. The gods, they fell from their. Nah, man. This is it. This is the end. This is it, man. You see? You want to ask them, bro?
No, you got it, bro.
Come on, verse 45, it says, for as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, that stone is Yahushai, all right? And that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, the gold, all the heathen rulerships, okay? That's what it tells you in Revelation. I think it's 19, like 10 on down. It says, he had many crowns on his head. That's why he went to take down these heathen kings, man.
Yeah.
Furthermore, in Revelation 6 and 2, he went forth conquering and to conquer, because Yahushua is coming to conquer, man. He's not coming to play games. There's a reason why it says, he shall not meet thee as a man. Yahushua is coming in his full strength like a lion. He already came as a lamb before. There's no time. Once the sky is cracked and then he comes with the hosts of heaven, no more talking, man. Straight fire. That's it. It says the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, that the great power Yahweh Bashim Yahushua hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof is sure. It's certain. It's sure, brother. You know, this is not a maybe 50%,
Right,
90%, 99. It's 100%, man.
right. If
Okay,
because that's the case with these other religions, and stuff, like
right.
Islam and the modern day Christianity. They're not sure. You
Nah,
know,
bro.
it's like a maybe. They don't know. They're not. That's why a majority of them they're not fully persuaded. They don't know what's going on because they're not like sure. They're still second guessing their mind. Like they don't know what's
Yeah,
going on. Like if you speak to a guy that worships Allah, he doesn't know what's going on. The Quran
yeah,
doesn't break down like end time events. Like
right.
intricate things. It doesn't give him comfort that way, man. So he doesn't know. He's not sure. You know.
Yeah,
That's why one day, you might go to the mosque. The next day, the same day, he's going to the studio to make a song. Or or smoke, man.
right. There's no prophecies in the Quran. You know, you ask these Muslims, oh, tell me a prophecy in your book. They tell you the beast and the it says in the last day the Esau, whatever. You know, you guys spoke to a few Muslims and try to ask them. You know, nah, they ain't got shit, bro. They're lost, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it says, you know, none shall want her mate. And
Right.
what's that in Isaiah? Seek ye
Yeah.
out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. Okay, because only the Bible contains prophecies. Only the Bible speaks about future events. And here it is, we're living it out to where we're seeing prophecies popping up like popcorn, man. You know, things are happening, things are in motion. The words of the Lord are being fulfilled. That's what Daniel said, yo, the dream Nebuchadnezzar that he saw, he said, yo, the interpretation I received from the Heavenly Father, sure, trust me, man. It's gonna happen. And here it is, hey, you actually read history and then you read Daniel pertaining to the statue, you actually see these things happen.
Right. That
You know?
statue's so heavy. We're still in that statue.
Yeah.
Yo.
How much more proof do you need? You know, the proof is right there, man. There's actually you read the history, you see it, man. Like, yo, these things actually coincide with one another, man.
They happen.
There's a reason why Esau he took out the apocrypha from the Bible, because the apocrypha it speaks about Alexander, his generals,
Yep.
right?
Antiochus, Antiochus, whatever.
Oh, it goes deep, bro. Yo, and you actually you're like, oh shit, this actually happened. What the fuck, you know? And your average Christian, they don't know about this. You know, they see a red book, they're like, what's this? What's this book? You know, well, you know, the ones that's not really learned, you know, the learned ones, you know, they know about it, but the average Christian, they don't know about the Apocrypha, man. You know, you
Right.
bring out certain things like, well, oh, shit, whoa, what?
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for them to get the concept of the unnatural Gentiles.
That's right.
Because the Apocrypha goes into the Hellenization period in the book of Maccabees. If you don't have that, you can't put the pieces together. You can't see why it says neither Jew nor Greek. You can't understand it.
Right.
You know, they go, oh, that means Esau can make it. That means the white man can make it.
Right.
Doesn't mean the white man can make it. You have to go back. Read First Maccabees 4:40 and down. Read it. Read the Hellenization period. That's what happened. This is why Apostle Paul stated this in his letters about
Right.
Jew and Greek.
Right. Even
No, and
Timothy,
no Peter Piper coming. Salakia. You got it, bro.
even Timothy's dad was known as a Greek, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you don't understand the history of the what happened in the time of the Greeks, the Greco that kingdom, and how the Israelites were dealt with, then you won't know what it meant by Timothy's dad being a Greek, but Timothy still being or Paul still calling Timothy a son, in the
right.
spirit. You wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
wow, that wouldn't make sense. Would that mean that Gentiles can make it because Timothy's dad was a Greek when Greeks were No, man.
Yeah,
Timothy's dad was an Israelite. He didn't know he was an Israelite. He thought he was a Greek. That's all it
mm-hmm.
was, man. He just thought he
Yep,
was a Greek. He didn't know he was an Israelite, man. You
yep.
know?
He's following the customs. Probably shaved off his beard, bald. You know, and that's why, hey, that's what Jake was doing back then, man. They were following the ways of the heathen, man.
Right.
That's what that period did to where that hey, we forgot about our customs and then we just followed the Grecian way.
He became a Greek, yeah. He became a Greek.
Yep.
Just like even
He,
today, bro. If you have an Israelite that's born in Canada, he's born here long enough, bro. He's gonna call himself a Canadian. You get a Canadian a.
Canadian, eh?
He's
Yeah,
gonna,
bud.
he's gonna pick up on these different things, like like the culture. Tim
Right,
Hortons, skating,
right,
hockey, like bro, you
right.
can't stop it.
Start eating habanero wraps.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. Yo, you know,
Good.
shit.
Right.
You
Crazy,
know,
bro.
he won't know about no Israelite nothing because all he knows is what he grew up in. You know,
Hmm.
it makes
Right.
sense. Bro. You just have to, you know. Oh, I have some information on the apocrypha real quick.
Done.
This is from the Bible Hub. That word apocrypha actually means hidden away, right? Hidden.
Sent hidden away. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is basically from the what do you I don't know if you can see it from the Bible Hub. A quick description because the Apocrypha is not a joke, bro. It's a deep book. Like the apostles always say, that book is for for the scholars, man. For the true men of Yahweh Bashim Ashai. The Spirit has to be dealing with you to get into that book and understand the depthness of it, man.
Right.
And this quick little prologue is gonna show you that, man. So it says, um, the meaning of apocryphal. It says, as applied in early. It says Christians here, but we know. It says in early Christian writings, the term apocryphal has the secondary and conventional sense of extra canonical. One, secret. Originally, as the etymology of the word shows, Greek apokrypto, it means equals hide. In the Greek, that's what it says, right? Apokrypto, that's what the word is, and it means hide. It says it denoted what was hidden or secret. In the sense, apocryphal was to begin with a title of honor being applied to writings used by the initiated in
Mm.
esoteric circles and highly valued by them as containing truths miraculously revealed and kept secret from the outside world. You know,
Right. Mm.
so there were particular men that understood the value of the apocrypha. Not everybody, certain men that were in the circle, basically, you know, because why? The apocrypha contains what truths that were miraculously revealed and kept secret from the outside world. You know,
Right. Right.
so,
Well, I want some real quick just to back up that statement because even when the prophet Ezra, when he received the visions and he was writing it down. Well, he had scribes writing it down for him.
right, yeah, I
Uh,
know, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I'll read it. I'll read it. This is Second Ezra 12 and verse 35. I'm gonna start at 35. It says, "This is the dream that thou sawest, and these are the interpretations." So when you read up, the angel was breaking it down and showing him
right,
what he saw, right? Because
right,
he was like, "Yo," when he saw the vision, he was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right? Because you go into it, he saw a woman, and the woman transformed into a city. He was like, "What, yo?" He was
mm-hmm.
bugged out, bro. He needed for it to be revealed unto him because imagine you seeing that. You're walking and you just see a woman, and then you just transform into a city, bro. That'll fuck you up, bro. You know, you think you're losing your marbles,
Yeah,
right?
I'm going crazy.
hmm It goes on. It says 30 verse 36. It says, "Thou only has been meet to know the secret of the highest. Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in the book, and hide them."
Mhm.
Hey, like you read the definition of apocrypha, right?
Yeah,
Hidden,
hidden
or way hidden, right?
from the
Yeah,
outside
that's
world.
what
Yeah.
that's the commandment that the Yahweh Shai gave to Ezra. Yo, let's read it again, bro. It says, verse 36 says, "Thou only has been meet to know the secret of the highest.
Right.
Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in the book and hide them." Apocrypha. That's the spirit, bro. It says, Verse 35, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. That's
Right.
it, bro.
Right. Keep
Boom. I,
for particular people. You know what I mean? Not
mm-hmm.
everybody, bro. It's kept reserved for the elect, man. You know, like a circle, man. You know.
Right.
I have something real quick. This is Amos 3 and verse 7. It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. You know? I'm just going to finish up in a little, article. It says, revealed and kept secret from the outside world. Just as there were, just as there were writings of this kind among the Jews, so there were in Christian circles among the genostatic sect,
Mm-hmm.
sects. It says apocrypha, which claim to embody the deeper truths of Christianity, or
Right.
it says committed as a secret tradition by the risen Messiah to his apostles. So the apocrypha basically embodies what a deeper understanding of the scriptures. It goes deeper, man. You know.
Right. Yeah. You need the Apocrypha to see the full picture, man. Without the Apocrypha, you're
Yeah.
going to be missing pieces of the puzzle. And we brought that out with the Gentiles, you know? It explains a lot.
Right.
Once you read it, oh, shit. Aha. Oh, it makes sense. Even the book of Sirach, man, that gives you, man, Sirach, the Ecclesiasticus, man,
Right.
brother, that gives you major gain, you may say. Puts you on a certain level, in the mind to where that it gives you the intricacies of dealing with people and how to raise your children, how to beware of the woman, the way you
Right.
watch your words, how you pray, bro. It covers pretty much all aspects, man.
Right.
That's like a hidden gem, bro.
Right.
See? Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
basically teaches you how to be a critical thinker. Like just a thinker, man.
that's it. You need the book of Second Esdras, First Esdras
Yeah.
brings major prophecies about the end days.
Right.
What? You know, he paints the picture fully to where that you actually see these things.
Right.
Beginning of wars, the upwards of the people, sedition. They shall not regard the kings nor princes. Hey, with the sword, going people's houses and killing one. Yo, it goes deep, bro. You know, pretty much 3D. If you're a seer, it's like
Yeah.
3D. You're watching a 3D movie because we're
Yo.
gonna be living it very soon. You see, you need them. You need the apocrypha once again to see the full picture.
Right.
The revelation that says, don't take out nor add unto the scriptures. So if you don't have the apocrypha, you're basically taking out. The pieces that you're missing, you're gonna bring in your own, spew your own madness in it. The Gentiles, yeah, they could make it. Everybody could make it. This, that, all bugged out shit. That's why you lack a key component. You know. Yeah, some bro.
No.
Can gonna switch gears, go back to the point, the lesson again. Of basically this being the last captivity. I have this right here, and Nahum 1 and verse 9. It says, "What do we imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time." Also proving to this being the last captivity, because affliction is not going to rise up the second time. There's not going to be a second uh, transatlantic slave trade to where, hey, we were suffering. Nah, none of that, bro. No more affliction for us. We're at the time where what's that in Luke 21? But shall I get that, bro?
Yeah.
In Luke
Yeah.
21, we're at that time, of Jerusalem being trodden down, bro. That's being done with. Okay, and Esau is the final heathen that's gonna get to rule over the Israelites. And here it is. We're at that time. He's the last one. After him, bro, is no more, no
That's right.
more.
I got it.
Come on.
Luke 21 and 24. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations.
Right. And that happened, 70 AD. Yahushua was prophesying about that, man, when he was on the scene. That's why when he came to Jerusalem, I forgot which chapter. Basically, he wept over it, and he said, "Only if you knew
Yeah.
what happened unto you, because he could see, he saw it. This is why he's prophesying it right now. He's saying it right now in the red. When you read it, it's in the red. This is Yahweh Shai was. He was speaking this. You see, because he saw it. That's why he wept in front of Jerusalem, because he saw that, yo, hey, the Romans gonna come up in there. That's why you have the Archetitus. They're gonna be, basically, persecuting us, man. That's why we have to flee to the mountains. Towards the west parts of Africa, the interiors of Africa, whatnot. And that's why today, you have Jakes in Nigeria and what's that? What's that one? Man,
Hmm.
it hits my mind, but yeah, but all in the parts of West Africa, Nigeria, Congo, so on and so forth, man.
Right.
Because that's where we fled. You see, and that's what Yahweh was speaking about right here. You got it, bro.
It says, "And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled."
Yeah, and currently, hey, it's still being trodden down over by the Gentiles, man. And Jerusalem is the people before it's a place, first and foremost. All right. And of course, hey, you do have heathens up in there in our actual land. Ishmael and Amalek, and you have a few Jakes in there too, because Jakes, like like the brother read, we're gonna be scattered amongst all nations, right? But regardless, our heritage is given to strangers, given to heathens. They're there right now, okay? And they're currently, hey, we're being oppressed by the heathens, but we're at that time to where it's being fulfilled, okay? Esau being the last one, the last heathen, okay? And even in his rulership, these other heathens, they're profiting off of us being at the bottom, right? But Esau is the head. He's the head. He's the head one, the Don that's leading this
Right.
captivity. These
Right.
other nations just in cahoots with him. That's why in the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, what they lick the sores, right? They gain profit off of Jake. They set shop in the blocks. You have the Chinese store with the chicken fry line,
Yeah.
right? Elam's in there in the gas stations, right? Ishmael in the corner with the shalalas, okay? In the corner selling Jake Fig jewelry, you know? Moab is selling up salons and shit, giving our women horsehair. Okay, so hey, they're profiting off of Jake being at a lower state.
Right.
That's why limitations, like earlier you brought up the point of us being the standard of beauty and limitations too. That's why it says, what, get it, Baba Kushab, bro. Limitations 2 and 14 on down,
Right.
or 15 on down, right? Right now they're looking at our nakedness. They're looking at us basically going off and fucking laughing and shit, and then basically, hey, licking the sores, man. All right,
Right. Making it
profiting
worse.
off our downfall. Yeah, hey, then these nations, bro, hey, they know who we are, man. They know,
Yeah.
they know who we are. They know that the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans, they're the Israelites. They're the chosen people of the Lord. Okay, which a few days back I made a lesson on a little clip of a Jake going to a gas station where basically Elam was up in there. And then, Jake basically he told Jake without the camera being turned on. When Jake heard it, he turned the camera and was like, yo, say what you said again, yo. Yeah, the blacks are the Israelites. That's why you have the icons in Russia and they whitewash it. Yo, they fucking know, man. You know? That's why they didn't suffer us to be put in graves. They didn't tell us shit. They just looked at us at our nakedness and then see, oh, hey, there's profit to be made.
Right.
You know? You got it, bro.
Like Mr. Crab, they just see money, bro. You know.
Fucking Mr.
Limitations. Yeah, bro. They just see money. Limitations 2, in verse 14, it says, "Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity,
Right.
but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. saying, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?"
Yeah, that's the attitude, man. They're like, yo, these niggas, yo, they're the standard of beauty. What? You mean to tell me Tyrone, he was ruling? He was a king before Tyrone? Smoking weed? Smoking cigarettes with his friends? That nigga? Nah, I can't believe that shit. Pants sagging and shit, smoking weed, losing brain cells, slinging rock, killing one another. These
Yeah,
niggas? These niggas right here? Can't even see I'm selling a fake jewelry? You mean to tell me they're on a level? Nah, get out of here, man. Yeah, that's how they look at you, Jakes, man. Then Jake think, yo, they're so hard and nah, bro. They have a certain attitude, demeanor towards you, and then you don't know what it is. It's just because you
yeah,
don't know who you are, man. And here it is. The prophets are here. They're trying to tell you who you are, but you don't want to listen. You just still want to be in the black doing the same shit, and Jake is just, bugged out, bro. You know, that's how the Lord's gonna do it with you 2/3, man. You guys are fucking degenerates, man. You guys don't deserve salvation. Which Abaratas are, hey, we hope we're of the elect, man. That's why we're here, hey, making sure, hey, like it says, working on your own salvation with fear and trembling. We're working on salvation to be saved, man. You know, but these Jake just keep continuing and just making it worse, man. To where that, hey, they're becoming fucking super niggas, man. To where that wherever you go, just because you look like them, bro, you got treated a certain way, bro. Oh, look at this nigga. Hmm. You already get that judgment of based upon your appearances.
right.
Then once you start speaking to them, then he's different. Oh, maybe he
Different.
is the standard. Maybe he is the standard of beauty after all. You know. But before that, bro, they're fucking meat bugging you and shit. Think you about to steal him the story, yo. Because what? Hey, Jake, that bad image, bro. You know. It's like a skunk. When the skunk farts, but that stench can't get it off, man. Yeah, that's these fucking niggas, man. Fucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Anywho, bro. Was there more, bro?
Here comes verse 16. It says, "All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up.
Swallowed.
Certainly, certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it."
And that's what they looked for, man. They looked forward to our downfall. That's why they didn't tell us jack shit of who we are. Because they know if we know who we are, man, that means it's done for them. They don't get to rejoice over us anymore. Because ultimately these nations, they're jealous, bro. They're jelly. Because they don't have that relationship with Yahweh Shem Yosha like we do. That's why even going back to the time of Adam, when you read in the book of Ezekiel, I think it's what 35, 30, I think it's 35. Don't quote me on that. But it's in the 30 chapters where it speaks about how the other trees were jealous
Yeah.
at Adam, what pertaining to these other nations, because trees at times in the scriptures synonymous with people. Okay, so yeah, they were jealous. Even going back to the time of Adam, they were jelly, man. Until this day, these niggas are jealous. They're jealous at their blessing. Even at the bottom, Jake is still making shit work, man. Jake is still saucy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's because they're jealous, man. So they want to keep looking at her nakedness and just say, keep laughing.
Hmm.
But they know that, hey, in order for things to get better, we have to be in the rulership seat. They know that. Hey, but Romans the 8th chapter, right? The earnest expectation of the creatures to see the sons of God in power.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep down they know, hey, the blacks, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're supposed to be in the power seat right now for things to
Right.
be put back in order. They know it,
Right.
but
Right.
since they're so jealous, they're not with it really. Because that jealousy, man.
Hmm. If I may add real quick, because even on a low level right now, Jake brings joy,
Yeah,
to the earth by the way of like being like dominating the entertainment world, things like that,
right.
basketball, the sports world, music world, you know, Jake brings a form of joy, just indicating, oh, these are the people. When when these other nations watch us play, it's like, yo, watch, they love it, bro. They love it.
Mm-hmm.
When they hear a particular song, bro, that's joy to them, man. You know.
Right.
So on a
Right.
level, we are basically the comfort of the earth still, bro, in the spirit. You know what I mean? you know, but the whole world is they're still waiting for us to actually be on that seat, man. Because when we're actually on that seat, that's when the whole the vibe frequency is gonna change, bro. You know?
Facts. Facts. Straight facts. Yo, I got something real quick for you, bro. This is
So,
Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
that's right, man. So when the righteous are in authority, meaning in power, the people are gonna rejoice, man. Why? Because nothing but righteousness is gonna spring forth, man, from a righteous ruler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna be following the blueprint on how to rule the earth, and that's the law, statutes, and commandments in the scriptures, man. You know.
Facts.
But when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Why? Because the wicked bring wickedness, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everything that's adverse to the scriptures, like what Esau is doing right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing everything against the scriptures. That's out of order, man. And that's why there's this discomfort and disorder and people just mourning, man, because it's not being done right. You know, like even at
Yep.
a job, man, if something's not being done right or done how it's supposed to be, you can feel it, man. Like, yo, something's
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
It's not running smoothly, man. You know, like something's off. You just feel it, man. It's just there. It's in the air, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what's going on with Esau, man. Everybody feels it. It's off, man. You
It's
know?
off. Yeah, and eventually the Lord's gonna fire him
Yeah,
with literal fire.
yeah,
you know? But them top demons are gonna be saved for them chains, them new drip with them iron in the neck. Yeah,
shekels, man.
that's where it coming from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Fucking,
Fuck y'all niggas, man. Fuck Esau, bro. Anywho, bro. Yeah, yeah. Anything else, bro?
nah. Oh yeah, come on, real quick. Last one.
Yeah.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 11 in verse 5, it says, many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown, man. So basically, a lot of kings had their chance to rule, man, you know, to the point where, Jake has been at the bottom of all that. They weren't even considered to
Uh,
ever come into, power seat. It's like you don't see us, it's impossible. Nobody's thinking about it, man.
mm-hmm.
We're going to be the next to rule under Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
But that's the miracles of Yahweh Shai, right? That's that's the beauty of this movie, man. That the
Mm-hmm.
Lord deals with the poor, the meek, and the lowly, and He brings them up, man. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
level, man. You know,
Yeah, like it says in I think it's First Samuel's. He knows how to raise the beggar or the out of the dunghill. So
mm-hmm.
hey, we always bring up that title, the underdog story. Hey, this is the best underdog story, man.
Right,
To where Jake he's at the bottom, but the Lord's gonna elevate us to a level to where that hey, these nations, man, they couldn't even dream of being that level. You know what I'm saying? It's
right,
too far for them, man. The level that we're gonna be at, bro. Shit, that's that real underdog story for real, dog.
right.
You know? Done.
That's pretty much it, man. And even people in our day to day life, they don't believe us if we tell them this, man. They won't
Nah,
believe it. They'll think we're crazy, man.
facts, bro.
We'll see who's crazy soon, man. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep. As long as we're endure, bro, hey, we'll see, bro. The last laugh is always the best laugh.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Con, you got anything else, bro? Con,
Uh,
hey, we're gonna close it off there, man. The point was made. I know it was a bit all over the place, but hey, it was still edifying. Hey, we're gonna close it off there. By giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying once more. Until next time, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom, man. Shalom.
Yes,